Assalamu alaikum everyone, Umm Umara. I hope you're all well. Today we'll be talking about Nusaybah bint Ka'ab. Her story is one of extreme courage and devotion. To begin with, who was Nusaybah? Nusaybah bint Ka'ab, who was also known as Umara, was a member of the Banu Najjar clan of Ansar, based in Medina. She was one of the earliest converts in Islam and is remembered for her exceptional bravery, intellect, and faith. Her life exemplified the active role that women played in supporting the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and the Muslim community. Nusaybah was amongst the first women who pledged allegiance to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ during the second pledge of Aqaba. This pledge was not a mere formality. It was a commitment to support Islam and stand against oppression. By joining this pledge, Nusaybah became a key figure in the nascent Muslim community of Medina. Her faith wasn't passive. She actively participated in spreading Islam and supporting the Prophet's mission. Nusaybah's commitment laid the groundwork for her later actions on the battlefield and in civic life. Her most prominent moment came at the Battle of Uhud. The Battle of Uhud was one of the most challenging moments in early Islamic history. Initially, the Muslims were winning. However, a critical misstep caused a reversal of fortune, leading to chaos and vulnerability. Amongst the turmoil, Nusaybah displayed unparalleled courage. She had initially joined the battlefield to provide water and aid to the wounded. However, after the turmoil started, she swiftly shifted roles when the Prophet's life was in danger. Armed with a sword and a shield, she fought alongside the Prophet to protect him from the Quraysh attackers. While fighting off the attackers, she sustained severe wounds during the battle. Despite her injuries, she remained resolute, continuing to defend the Prophet until the attackers retreated. Her actions earned her Prophet's heartfelt admiration. He prayed for her and her family, saying, "O Allah, bless the household of Nusaybah." This prayer reflected her unparalleled contribution to the battlefield and her unwavering faith. Furthermore, in terms of her contribution in civic life, her courage was certainly not limited to warfare. She was a strong advocate for justice and fairness, and in one famous incident, she approached the Prophet with a question about women's contribution being recognized in comparison to men's. This inquiry led to the revelation of Surah Al-Ahzab, verse 35. Indeed, the Muslim men and Muslim women, the believing men and believing women, the obedient men and obedient women, Allah has prepared for them forgiveness and a great reward. This verse highlighted the spirituality of men and women, a principle central to Islam. Nusaybah remained a steadfast supporter of Islam throughout her life. She participated in subsequent battles such as the Battle of Hunain and continued to serve the Muslim community with dedication. Her family followed in her footsteps. Specifically, her sons became renowned for their bravery and piety. That's Habib ibn Zayd, Abdullah ibn Zayd, and Tamim ibn Ghaziyah, which are stories that we could inshallah cover at another time. In her later years, she remained a symbol of faith, resilience, and commitment. Her legacy inspired countless Muslims, particularly women, to take active roles in their communities and stand for justice. I hope you all enjoyed this video and have learned a thing or two. They serve as a reminder for myself firstly before anyone else. Thank you very much for listening. Kindly like, share, and subscribe, and propose any other stories you would like to hear about. Till next week, inshallah. Toodles.